What's up, YouTube? So this video is basically on why I need to take home time. I'm home right now, down in Temple, and the road it started getting real stressful. I started getting pissed off. I was just found myself getting frustrated each and every day, and it would last throughout the whole day. And I started thinking, I was like, dang, I'm so sick of this junk. And I think it was mainly because, mind you, I had I hadn't been home since before I upgraded. So the last time I was home was in April. So it's been a little over 2 months, and I was like, nah. I know some people stay out longer than that, but it ain't probably not for me, or not at least yet. So I found myself getting pissed off, and I think it started. I was taking a little to Oklahoma, and like I said, you're gonna face challenges out here each and every day. Each and every day is gonna be something different. And that's not what this is. I was in Oklahoma. GPS took me down a road, ended up going closed. It was closed. The road was closed. There was no sign saying that the road was closed. So I was okay, dang. And like when you get out that truck, like when you're in a situation like that, that's when you really realize like how big this truck is. Because you try to figure out situations, how to get out of, try to figure out ways to get out of the situation. You realize, oh, this truck ain't gonna make it. Like you be looking like, oh, this right here, this truck is big. I'm serious, like this truck is long. So and that's all that was going through my mind. I was like, what in the world? It's 3 o'clock in the morning, pitch black. I can hear animals, crawling around me. It's a 2-lane road. Luckily, there wasn't no traffic, but I was in the middle of nowhere. Like these little fields and everything. It was a ditch on each side of the road. So I was like, if I make the wrong move, this truck going over, and I already know it. So I was like, dang, I'm in a bad situation right now. I was in a bad situation. Like, I know I'm smiling about it now, but when I tell you I was hot, I was pissed off. I was like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. It was crazy. So I sent a message to the Prime saying, hey, I'm gonna be late. Mind you, I was like, what made it worse is I was like 20 miles away from my the Walmart that I was headed to, and I had like an hour left. Well, not from my clock. I was like an hour ahead of my appointment. So I was like, wow, this is crazy. So sent Prime a message to let them know, hey, my GPS took them down the wrong road. I'm gonna be delayed. Then I was like, okay, now I might have to call the police or somebody. And I was like, let me call Prime first. So I called Prime. Sure enough, they helped me out the situation. Pulled up where the truck was at. Pulled up, put me up on the map, and was like, if you can straight back, this far, which was a good little minute, and then make a right, make a left, and you'll be on the road. I was like, okay. Sure enough, it worked. I didn't see the turn because it was so pitch black, but it was a turn back there that I didn't pay attention to. So I ended up getting out of the situation, but it was really frustrating. Like, it was really frustrating. And then I was going through these small roads and stuff. I don't know. I was pissed off that night. I ended up making it to my appointment on time, luckily enough, because I had enough space in there. But yeah, that started it. Then from Oklahoma, they sent me up to Chicago. That was crazy. For one, Chicago ain't too many truck stops, and the traffic is horrible. I went there, had 2 stops. First stop had a claim. It was not my first claim. I had a claim before, where they told me, to basically throw away 40 cases of tomatoes, which was a lot. But this claim, I couldn't sit at the place, because what claims want you to do with Prime is they want you to sit there, call them, let them know what's going on, I guess, so they can see, what's going on. Because the claim was they had the stuff on the bills, but it wasn't on their PO, so they would accept it. So and then they had like 3 damaged boxes that were torn open. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. But then I let them know. I was like, hey, I can't sit here because they only have 2 doctors receiving, and somebody already waiting. It's already trucks, and the way it is they don't have overnight parking. There's not a lot of space. It's either you in the dock or you blocking traffic. So I was like, I don't want to do that. And claims can take a while. So I left. I let them know. I was like, I had to call claims when I found somewhere to park. So wasn't no parking around. So I just drove closer to my 90. I drove to Gary, Indiana, because I didn't want to deal with all that traffic and deal with all that. Just it was too much going on, especially for me being new. I was like, it's safer for me to just head over here and park, shut down. Called claims. They had me send pictures of the stuff to claims and all that good stuff. Then she was like, call me back. If I don't call you in an hour, I'll call it back. Still waiting. Mind you, my appointment was at 7 a.m. By the time I got, unloaded and to the truck stop, it was like 11. So it's 11 o'clock when I first called claims. I didn't hear nothing back from them till 3 p.m. By this time, I had 2.5 hours left on my clock. So they was like, okay, well, can you go back to that first location? I'm like, nah, that's not gonna work. Cause I was like, I only have 2.5 hours on my clock. I'm an hour and a half away from my first stop, and that's not including traffic. So I was like, nah, it ain't gonna work. Plus, there ain't no overnight parking, and there's no truck stops around. So I was like, that's not gonna work for me. It was like, oh, why would you park so far away? Blah blah this, blah blah that. And, I could have went back and forth, but I know that wasn't the way to go. I sent him a nice long message about this X, Y, and Z, and because I'm a person, I ain't finna argue with you. Don't ask me all these questions. The facts remain. I'm at this truck stop with this amount of time on my clock. So where we go from here? That's where I was at, and then I was like, okay, I know I'm mad now because I really wanted to kind of message something. I wanted to message something kind of disrespectful back because I felt like they was kind of targeting me. I was like, who's y'all talking to for what? But let that go. So got delivered. Well, matter of fact, they decided not to respond to me. So the next morning when I woke up, I was like, oh, did you even try to go back to the side? I'm like, oh, these people is really trying me. I'm like, no. Simply put, no. And they didn't respond again. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll go back after. So I went to my 90 and went back to my first stop. And after I told them, I was like, hey, can y'all get me a load home ASAP? Got to go home. Got to get off of this. Sure enough, they sent me a load from Joliet, Illinois, from Atlanta to Kissimmee. I dropped that load. I didn't go all the way to Kissimmee. They let me drop it at a drop yard in Auburndale, and I just drove Bob to the Temple to my house. And I've been here for like 6 days. Refreshed. As soon as I got here, I went to South Beach in Miami, sat on the beach, relaxed, went out to eat and stuff like that, just walking around, just enjoying myself. Came back to Tampa, check on my truck, and I just relaxed. Went to a party, 4th of July pool party and stuff like that. So I definitely took a load off, and I'm ready to get back on the road. So and it's not to say that okay, anytime you get mad you need to go home. Nah, that's not what it is. The thing is, when you get mad to the point where it starts affecting your driving, that's when you need to go home. Because you start driving more aggressively, even though our trucks aren't the fastest, but you can still drive it more aggressively. So, and that can be speeding in, work zones and, following too close and just all kinds of stuff. It may be tied to your mood at the moment. And I feel like that's what it was doing to me. So I was like, before I, make a bad situation worse, let me just take a break. And that's what I did. And I feel like I'm good to go, ready to get back on the truck. Kind of miss it a little bit, to be honest with you. So yeah, if you out there, especially if you new and you stressed out, I know you're trying to make your money because I know I was too. But take a break, because I was gonna stay out there for another 2 or 3 weeks. But I was like, nah, gotta go. So take a break. Take care of your body. It can be hard on your body, so that's what I'm doing. But yeah, had to go home. It was pissing me off. So that's it. I appreciate y'all for watching my videos. Stay blessed out there. I see all my new subscribers and everybody commenting. I'll make sure I get back to y'all as I always say I do. And some of y'all be like, oh nah, he ain't. But I am for real. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes like when I get the messages in my email, it kind of skips over. Like it'll be a couple of them. And I click on one thinking they all are part of the same video. That's where I made the mistake at, and it's not. So I only see one comment instead of the other one. So I'm trying to get back and go over that. But y'all stay blessed out there. drive safe. Think about coming to Prime. Please do. It's doing great for me. Do another video. Other than that, peace. I appreciate y'all.